Welcome to the Wednesday review. It's a brief breakdown of the books I read this week. Up first, Wild Love by Elsie Silver. Ford Grant has recently been named the world's hottest billionaire. When he's blindsided by a 12-year-old girl showing up just after the announcement, claiming that she is his daughter, he crosses all of his T's and dots all of his I's and jumps into the deep end of being a dad. All the while trying to get his brand new music studio, Rose Hill Records, up and running. Rosie Belmont is surrounded by terrible men. Her boss, her roommate boyfriend, and after a wrongful termination from work, she's headed back home to Rose Hill. Rosie is Ford's best friend's little sister. They grew up together, and now she's asking to be his business manager. Ford has never told Rosie no, and he's not going to start now. Up next, Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. Samantha met Xavier in a very odd way. She rescued a kitten, and he's the vet that told her because of its health issues that it needed to be put down, and she just wasn't having it. One viral crowdfunding campaign later, Samantha shows back up at his office with a healthy cat and an I told you so ready. Instead, she was met with a humble Xavier and ended up saying yes to a date for later that day. With it being the best date she's ever been on, the only problem is she's moving to California tomorrow, and Xavier is tethered to Minnesota in his new practice. Next, Dial A for Aunties by Jesse Q. Sutanto. Madeline Chan's family has a curse where all the men leave. So her meddling mom and aunts, who all work together in a family wedding business, are her obvious choice of who to call when the worst happens. What's the worst, you might ask? No, it's not that her mother went on a dating app, set up a profile, and posed as her, setting her up on a blind date. It's also not that the date is terrible. No, the worst is that Madeline accidentally killed him on the day before their biggest wedding ever. My last book was Just Our Luck by Denise Williams. Sybil Sweet has always considered herself lucky, except when it comes to men. So she's giving them up. Right now she knows two things that would make her happy: winning the $349 million jackpot that she just bought a lottery ticket for, and a donut. Kieran has taken a break from medical school to keep his grandfather's shop, Joe's Donuts, afloat. One night, a girl comes in who lights up his world. They end up flirting all night, and then some. But she leaves in a rush. The next morning, he finds her lottery ticket, her winning lottery ticket, and knows that he has to find the girl with the amazing smile, otherwise known as Sybil. With the help of his sister, he takes to social media and his post goes viral. Sybil ends up going back to the donut shop to get her ticket and, just maybe, to get a man. Say You'll Remember Me was released just this week, and it immediately jumped to the front of my TBR. I would love to know what books jump to the front of your to-be-read pile so I can add them to my TBR too.